Hello everyone, it's that time of the year again, the turning of the wheel. We are now in the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, and I'm going to pull a couple cards for us and read a little bit about this. I'm going to read a little bit about this time from the book Blessings and Rituals by Athena Pikaris. I just love their writing. And of course I can explain it in my own words, but this is just, yes, juicier and powerful. So I hope you enjoy this. If you want to have a little tea or light your candle, get cozy. A calling to honor the longest night of the year. As we celebrate this day of Yule with its festive music, lights, and feasts, we honor the passing of our sacred winter solstice and watch in awe as the great wheel turns toward winter. Through the longest of nights, please help our bodies find rest in the stillness, our souls find wisdom in the silence, and our hearts find hope in the sky's brightest star. Through the coldest of days, as we call back the warmth of the sun's bright light, may we rejoice in the year's abundant blessings and be grateful for the lessons embodied in our losses. For Yule is both a beginning and an end, the darkness and the light, our year divided in two. Our commitments for this year sealed, finished, our plans for the year ahead unfolding, becoming. Bless us as we heal within during this season of rest. My heart was heavy reading some of those lines of peace and loss. With so much pain and suffering that has happened this year, I want to take a moment to honor where anyone is feeling about this. I think sometimes I don't have the words to express how I feel. And a lesson for this winter solstice is to sit in the silence and the darkness and the not knowing. But another part is that since that is the longest night of the year, then slowly the sun is returning. But to really be able to honor the darkness as well, I think is important. Even though my name allowed the sun, I don't ever want to bypass the darkness and acknowledge that there is so much to do in our world. And I'm going to be posting my newsletter with a lot more written typed words, which sometimes is better for me to express and ways to give back. I did read recently just like the cure to sadness and loneliness is service. And so I do want to talk more about that in my newsletter. But thank you for watching this right now. And now I'm going to pull some cards, some inspiration, wisdom for this. I will be pulling two cards, one from the Druid Craft Tarot and the other from Angels and Ancestors. And if you're ever interested in the decks that I have them all posted on my website with the authors as well. So our first card, we have the Three of Cups, which is very fitting for this festive time. And its emphasis really is on friendships. So cups are about emotions, and the Two of Cups is usually like romantic relationships. The Three of Cups is like friendships, family, and really enjoying yourselves. And I thought in the Druidcraft Tarot, they said something really sweet that I related to. It says, often, and friendships, so often, are an early casualty in busy 21st century lives. Friendship was seen as an essential element to a fulfilled and spiritual life in ancient times, as the Celtic concept of Anam Cara, or soul friend, shows. And I just really relate to this card. I really am, at this time, I'm always missing my friends who are spattered all over the country. And I think it is really important to not lose touch with those friends and those soul friends. And also the reverse aspect of the card, which I like to read as well, is kind of like the overindulgence, which is like so on spot for the holidays. And I hate that like shaming of the overindulgence. So I think that it's just finding that balance, right? And also like acknowledging, I'll say it for myself, like when you're overindulging because of like not wanting to look at whatever you're feeling or trying to fill that void with something. So I do like that message of being aware of that. And that the theme again of like sitting in like, what is it? If you are connecting with like the overindulgence, reverse of this card is sitting in that stillness and that silence and getting clear on like what's happening. Do I need to call a friend? Do I need to go out and see people? Do I need a self-care day, or whatever that is for you? Because I know for myself, I definitely can overindulge during this time, but finding that that balance. Like, I'm gonna be with family back on the Central Coast, and I'm really excited to like go on a hike. So it's like, maybe I'm gonna not worry about whatever I'm celebrating, but like the next day I'm like, I want to go outside and like hike and do something that I know is gonna fill me in like other ways that like food and sweets do. So I hope it resonates for you. Love to hear what you think about this card. Our other card is the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. So this card is all about tapping into yourself and not looking for answers anywhere else. So again, that theme of finding the stillness, sitting with what you're wanting to do for yourself this holiday season, for into the new year. I like what it says here. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. You are the answer. You have it all within you. It says to focus, and you have your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. Yes, I think this is a really great card going into the winter solstice time, and really trusting yourself and not doubting yourself and not looking everywhere else. I've found myself wanting to look at all the new year like social media folks, like all the messages and buying this course or buying that. I'm like, no. Every time I was about to like buy something, I was like, wait, I'm gonna take the time and journal and do my own thing. Not to say that you can't get help and like buy the courses or whatever. I think for me, I've done that a lot in the past. So like, I want to really own it, that I know the answers to what I need. So yeah, that was what was coming up for me in this card. I'm curious how it's coming up for all of you. Also, I'm loving the wings. I wore my little angel wings. I'm not even like that connected so much to angels. I'm like really curious about them, but So that's why I have the angel wing. But I think it just, to me, again, represents this card of just like trusting yourself and letting, I don't know, I'm being like very embodiment right now, but just knowing that you'll catch yourself, that you're there, and whatever, you connect to, spirit, energy, whatever you want to call it, for yourself, just that like you're protected and you have everything you need. I think this will do the embodiment for this card. And then the Three of Cups embodiment, forgot to do that. Let's see, I just love like the cheers. I actually really like that for the movement for this, cheers. And then like phone, like calling a friend. Call my friend, miss you. Text friend, miss you. Let's hang out. Let's FaceTime. Let's try to meet in person if we can. That's the embodiment for that card. So we got the Three of Cups and Magic Guardian. Ooh, thank you, Winter Solstice messages. I'll put them here. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, if you want to get on my newsletter, I think there's the link. There's like all the links on the link tree. If you want to get that. And yeah, I hope everyone has a beautiful winter solstice, Yule, holidays, and yeah, sending so much love.